Come on in. Come on in and join me. Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet. And this is our TGIF, our Happy Friday edition of Morning Coffee and Crochet. And I am so glad that you're here. Oh, I have to yawn just a second. Oh my goodness gracious. I need a little bit more coffee this morning. Good morning, Catherine. Good morning. You be safe driving to work this morning. Be safe. Catherine is just starting to drive to work. Good morning, Tammy Richardson. Good morning. I'm so glad that you're here. Come on in and let's drink some coffee or whatever it is that you're drinking this morning. That leads me to my, one of my long-standing questions in your cup this morning. I want to know because I'm nosy like that. I am. I'm so nosy. I want to know. So in my cup, there's hot coffee with a little bit of half and half. And boy, do I need it this morning. Oh my goodness. I'm still sleepy. My goodness. It's good. I've got some crochet to show you. Might have a dad joke or two. You never know. Oh, that coffee is good this morning. Oh, yes, it is. What's in your cup? I want to know. I'm nosy that way. And, honestly, I am so influenced by what other people are eating or drinking or doing or making that excuse me. Oh my goodness. Okay. Snap out of it, Barbara. Whew. Okay. No more yawning. No more. I promise. Yeah. Watch me break my promise. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Because my good friend Connie with Just Another Stitch, she was always drinking Crystal Light, right? And she always made it sound so good. So I was like, okay, I'm going to try it. Man, was it good. I started on that lemonade, just plain lemonade. It was so good. Joyce, good morning. How are you? It's so good to see you. Good morning, Miguel. How are you? Oh no, you were awake all night and now you're off to the laundromat. Oh my goodness, Miguel. Why were you awake all night? Were you just unable to sleep? Are you in pain? Uh-oh, there's one more. One more, I promise. Gonna try to stop. Oh, Tammy, you are having an iced caramel coffee. That sounds absolutely delicious. Yes, it really does. Oh my goodness. I love iced coffee. I am sleepy. I am. I don't know why. I slept okay last night. I think just now sitting here, I just all of a sudden got the yawns. I don't know. Carl wants coffee. Yes, he does. Let's see which way. Hey, Carl. Good morning to you. For those of you who don't know, this right here is Carl the crab. I crocheted him last year, and he won a ribbon this year in the county fair. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with him. Pretty pleased with Carl. Tanya's doing good. I will tell her that you said hi, Joyce. Sometimes she joins live, sometimes she doesn't. So we'll see. She might join live. Hey, I'm going to do something really weird. I know this is weird, but oh my goodness, my eyes are so watery. Okay, I know that was really weird, but the heat on my eyes just feels so good. So I put my cup to my face. I am having some allergy issues right now. Is anybody else suffering with allergies? Isn't this crazy? It's a crazy time. Like, it's full on summer. You would think that, it's not like spring pollen, blah, blah, blah. It's like summer. It's a good summer. It's not I don't know if it's a summer cold. It feels more like allergies, right? Because it's all up in here. There we go. That's good. That's good. So, oh, allergies are higher than normal, Tammy. I don't know what is going on. And Miguel says allergies are bad for him too. Oh, I just don't know. Like, what is going on? I just like it's all right up in here, like my eyes just water. And I have my Flonase that I've been taking, and that has been helping. That has been helping. So, yes, me too, Miguel. Oh, you had 60-mile-per-hour winds last night and dust blew everywhere? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. That's crazy. My goodness gracious. Tammy, that could be. I don't know. I'm not smart enough to know about that, but um I do know something's going on. Could be just weather. I don't know. I don't know. So we're getting some rain, and I don't know whether that's washing stuff out of the sky. It'd be nice if we could just like have the rain and have it clear our skies, right? Yeah. Yeah. So, are you ready for a dad joke? So you can like tell this to somebody today. You're like, I'm really into camo lately. I just really want to, you know, like be rugged and wear camo. And so I went shopping for some camo pants. I couldn't find any, but because it's camo. It's camouflage. You can't find it. That one is a groaner. I know. That one's a groaner. I know. I know. I get it. I get it. Um, why did the picture go to jail? Why did the picture go to jail? Because it was framed. But I mean, these are really bad dad jokes, right? Really bad dad jokes. Oh my goodness gracious. So if a parsley farmer gets sued, can they garnish his wages? Get it? Garnish. Hmm. Oh my goodness. What do you call a beehive without an exit? What do you call a beehive without an exit? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. A beehive without an exit. Okay. Okay, I won't torture you anymore. No more torture. No more torture. Promise. I promise. No more torture. What can I say? So, I am currently working on a dishcloth. I told you, it's the summer of the dishcloths. You're going to get so annoyed with me. So annoyed. Summer of the dishcloth. So, let me show you what I've got so far. And I'll go from the bottom to the top and I'll show you what I'm working on currently. So, this one is number 1. Number 2, slightly larger. Number 3. Number 4. Now keep in mind, all of these are just made up in my head, right? Totally made up in my head. I just pick up the yarn and I'm like, oh, what am I going to make this time? And so that's what I do. What was that? Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 5. Number 6. This one is a hot pad or pot holder, but it still counts because it's cotton and it's square. Or actually, mine don't have to be a certain shape. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is number 7. Number 8. Number 9. And this one was with leftover yarn. Ooh, this one's pretty. This one's number 10. Number 10 is the watermelon. This one is a keeper. It is such a good pattern. Yay. Oh, you like 6, 7, and 9? Thank you, Joyce. What about number 10? Isn't that cute? Doesn't it look like you could just take a bite out of it? Yeah. Number 10. So then this is number 11. Number 11. 2 shades of green. Number 12. 2 shades of green. Now this one I did with double yarn. So I used 2 strands of yarn. And so it could be a hot pad or it could be a dishcloth too. It's just a very, very thick dishcloth. What number was that? Help me out. Help a girl out. Okay, that's 10, 11, 12. Okay, that was 12. This is 13. Pretty in pink. Summer of the Dishcloth is going cuckoo. So that was 13. This one's 14. This one didn't come out as good as I hoped, but hey, you know what? It's to scrub your dishes. This is number 14. It's not bad. I was using up some scraps of leftover yarn, so it's not a bad one. And the one that I am currently working on, number 15, is made with Crafter's Secret yarn in the colorway Bordeaux. Isn't that a pretty color? Bordeaux. So it is definitely a wine color. So this is number 15, and I am currently working on that and having a fabulous time. Fabulous. So this is number 15. I've got 14 under my belt. So I'm averaging, I don't know, how long have I been doing the Summer of the Dishcloth? I had 60 days left. Let me see what I have left now. So I have to ask Google, how many days left in summer 2025? That's not right. August 31st. How many days left in summer? Okay, it says 52 days left. So I have 52 more days to keep crocheting. Oh, thank you, Naomi. Hello. Aloha. Number 10 is your favorite, Tammy. You know what? That's my favorite too. I love that one. Do you know how I made it? I don't know if you know. Hey, Tanya, 52. Thank you, dear. Good morning to you, Tanya. Good morning. I know I asked the first time and it said 74. I'm like, we don't have 74 days left. Maybe that's how many are in our total in summer, but 52 days left. So, yay. And wow, 52 days left in summer. Yay. So, Yes, you got it. You know it. Big circle, fold it. Tammy, you got this. I don't even need to tell you. But you know what? When I was making this, I was going to make a dishcloth, a round dishcloth, and then just do the black dots. And I was going to make it like a big slice, like, you know, how you would just take a watermelon and just slice it down to make it in a round. And you're doing math before coffee, Tanya. So Catherine was the one who told me to fold it over. And I was like, oh, she's like, you're going to fold it over, right? And I was like, I wasn't, but thank you for the, you know, input. So then I folded it over. I made it extra big then. I folded it over. And what was nice was about folding it over, I made the, you know, when I made the seeds, I didn't have to worry about the ends because I kept trying to figure out if I have a big round, how am I going to make the seeds and not have lots of ends on the other side, right? I wanted it to be reversible, and this one is definitely reversible. And it's not even the same on both sides because I didn't have to make it the same. Like I didn't go through, I actually did it while it was open. And then after I did the seeds, then I just crocheted it together with a little bit of light green, 2 rows of light green, and then 1 row of a darker green. So this one is my favorite. And Catherine, I know Catherine likes it. Maria, good morning from New Orleans. Yay. Well, good morning to you. Oh my goodness. That sounds like a fun city. Tammy says, you can add to the green wider and make a wedge. Ooh. Ooh. Nice. Anyway, this one is my favorite out of all of them. But so I'm working on number 15. And what I've been doing is like yesterday, I needed a new ball of yarn. So I came in here and I'm looking on my shelf. Can you see behind me? So right here, this is actually scrubby yarn. So I have quite a bit of scrubby yarn. And I don't have as many balls of this kind of yarn, this Crafter's Secret or Peaches and Cream, Sugar and Cream, whatever brand, whatever name that is. I don't have as many of these as I would like. but but it's all good. You know, like these shelves, like right up in here, these shelves right here, the yarn is just one layer and it's pushed to the front. So it, you know, so it looks close, but it is not even full. So I need some more yarn. What do you think? I think I need some more yarn. Thank you, Naomi. Thank you. I do think that this is a pretty yarn. It's a pretty color. It's called Bordeaux. And for the first time ever, I'm saying the color is really coming through because this really is what it looks like. And so it's, you know, I thought, well, I'm going to get that color. So this is truly a wine color. You know, when I can't think of anything else, I just chain 31 and then go into the second chain from the hook and start half double crocheting. So a lot of these are either half double crochet completely, and then I do a border, or I do the lemon peel stitch where you do, you know, a single crochet and then a double crochet and then a single crochet and then a double crochet all the way down. And then you turn and you do single, double, and it just happens to go into the opposite of the lower stitch. So we may have to go shopping. I know, right? I've never seen, you know, I don't know. I guess I just started picking up random colors. And so I just had this on my shelf. I don't even know how long I've had this color on my shelf, but yeah, I'm a big fan. And so I've been using a lot of Crafter's Secret, a lot of I love this yarn. Like I have this, I love this cotton yarn. And this one is called, this is really weird because this one's called teal, but to me it's more like a denim. Do you see how it has all the different shades? I know what's happening. I'm getting really good light from the window. It's filtered light. Like the sun is not glaring right now. And so I'm getting really good light from the window. That is so weird. So this right here, I love this cotton yarn, is just so beautiful. So yeah, I've got this. I've got like not very much left of this, but I have another skein because I had thought that I was going to make a whole bunch of like a whole bunch of placemats and stuff, you know, for Christmas or whatever. And honestly, it just became too tedious. I I decided to give it up. So now I'm just making all um washcloths, dishcloths, whatever you want to call them. I'm thinking also about making some longer ones and turning them into dishcloths. Not dishcloths, mm, hand towels. I'm thinking about turning them into hand towels because this cotton is absorbent. It does soak it up. So anyway, I'm thinking about that. I don't know. We'll see. And then, of course, I have all my little scraps, which I will put together for my scrap yarn rugs. And because I like to make my rugs out of cotton, especially if I'm going to use them in the bathroom, because they're so absorbent. When you get out of the shower, um, it just feels so good on your feet. It really does. So my scrap yarn rugs, basically all I do is take 2 strands of yarn, and it's contrasting colors. It's just crazy colors. I don't even really think about what color I'm using. I just attach a new color, and it just blends the colors, and it just kind of makes it look like um I don't know, Monet. I don't know. It kind of looks like a Monet to me. So, and the good thing about those yarn rugs is that they Naomi, hello. Naomi's back. Is that they, when they wash up, you can wash them in the washer and dryer, and you can use bleach if you need to. And they wash up and they get just as soft. You put them in the dryer and they come out so soft and squishy on your feet. They just feel so good. They feel so good on your feet when you get out of the shower. So yeah, here's some of my cotton yarn. This is some of that. And then my red. And yeah. So anyway, that's what I do with all the extra yarn. So like for my pink, I had this much left of my pink. So yeah, this is the good stuff, right? That's the good stuff. Because we all need scrap yarn in order to make scrap totes, scrap blankets, scrap rugs, scrap anything, right? You need the scrap yarns. I was making a very thick scrap yarn blanket, and it's still in its tote. I still haven't finished it, but it's there waiting for me. And I have my yarn, the yarn balls that are left over from bigger projects, And that's what I use those little balls of yarn for, because I just attach it and keep going. I use 2 strands when I make my scrap blankets or my scrap rugs or my scrap bags. Um, and I have a tutorial for a scrap yarn big bag that is really good. It's really good. That scrap yarn big bag will carry a ton of stuff, and it's made with 2 strands. The scrap yarn big bag is made with 2 strands of acrylic yarn, and the 2 strands of acrylic yarn make it strong, make it stretchy so that you can just really load that bag down, and make it easy to carry. Anyway, that scrap yarn big bag tutorial is in my playlist of tutorials. So if you haven't seen it and you want to make a tote, go for that, because that's using all the scrap yarns that you have. Of course, you can use, you can make it all one color and use 2 strands of, a big skein of yarn. You can do that for sure. The scrap yarn big bag, the scrap yarn bag, is really pretty because you just never know how the colors are going to, turn out. And so the picture that's on the thumbnail of that tutorial is of the scrap yarn big bag. So it shows all the different colors. And so here's the thing. When you use scrap yarns, everything is going to turn out different. So, if you make one rug with your scrap yarn, it's going to be totally different looking colorway than the next one you make, because you're just attaching random colors of yarn. Now, when I do that, I try to do like a darker color and a lighter color together to kind of balance it out. But sometimes it doesn't happen that way. And sometimes it's a light and a light, and that makes it pretty too. So don't feel like you have to follow rules on, oh, this has to be this way and this has to be that way. What's really nice too is if I have a scrap yarn that's a variegated yarn, then that naturally changes. And I really like that too. So let's say I have like a darker green, and then I have um a little scrap ball of variegated yarn that's in the purples and blues and whatever. So as you're crocheting, you're getting those nuances, the shade change, and it's really nice. It's really nice. I love scrap yarn projects. Love, love, love. So that's why I always try to hold on to these type, of ends. um Sometimes, like with this one, I did use my purple in this one and kind of made a scrap yarn um dish towel. Because of the way this one turned out, I'm probably not going to make another one, because I'm not really a fan of it. I mean, it's okay. I would definitely wash my dishes with this, definitely. But because I was just winging it, it turned out okay. But it's not one that I'm going to remake, you know? So as I'm doing this, I am getting really excited about the scrap yarn. And because I do need I do need more rugs. I do need more rugs. I actually need a rug in this room, because this room is just you know, plank vinyl flooring, and it's quite cold on my feet. Yeah. And I just think if I ever get this room cleaned up, I would like to have a really big, either round or octagonal, um, or some kind of large rug in the middle. I think that would be really pretty and fancy. So I don't know. Anyway, I have rambled and rambled and rambled. So my next question to you is, what is on your hook? I want to know, because you guys inspire me. You guys inspire me to do all kinds of things. So tell me what's on your hook. Um, You know what I'm going to do while I am chatting with you? I have these two, whoopsie, I have these two strands here. I'm going to tie these together using our magic knot method. Now the thing is, I don't have my scissors with me, or do I? Let me see. I know I have scissors over there. I'm going to just tie these together so that when I make a ball of yarn, it can already be tied together. Okay, so this one's tied together. So that's good. Should I tie this pink to this? I don't know. Because then, wouldn't that be easy if I just had a big random ball of yarn? What do I think about that? I don't know. Let me see. So I usually ask my mom to ball up the yarn for me. I wonder what she would think if I just tied random skeins together so she could just make one big ball of yarn. I think I'm going to do that. So, because I'm really getting inspired right now to work on a scrap yarn project. And I do love a good scrap yarn project. Oh, there we go. That's nice. Okay, so these are tied together. Do I have any more in here? Let me see. Ooh, look at this. I have this. Let me see if I can find another end. Oh, yeah. So, look, I found this end and this end. So I'm going to tie these together too. Wow. So this is turning into one big scrap yarn ball. It's going to be nice. I'll need to find the ends and cut them before I see if Mom will roll this into a ball. My mom is so patient with this. She just works and works and works until she gets the yarn into a ball. And if it's tangled, now there were times when I would be like, just cut the yarn. Oh my gosh, just cut the yarn. So now I have 4 different leftover strands of yarn together, and that can go into a one little ball. And if I have any more that I find, I might do that as well. Let me see. Hey, looky. Yeah, look at this. So I have this. Wow. Well, I'm going to put this here. And then I have this. So look at all these little scraps of yarn that can be put together into one ball. If you tie them together using the magic knot and then just make one big ball, then when you're crocheting, you don't have to stop and attach and figure out, okay, what color, what color. This was totally random how I tied these together. Totally random. So let's see. Ooh. Okay, Catherine just made it to work. She has 15 minutes left, so she's going to car crochet a pumpkin and have a cold coffee in your cup. Yay! You have a coffee? Oh my goodness, Catherine, that's awesome. Most of the time, my sweet Catherine has tea in her cup. So now, cheers, coffee. Mmm. Look at this. Scrap yarn squares randomly crocheted together for a patchwork quilt look rug. I love that idea. That's amazing, Tammy. That is amazing. Especially if the squares are different sizes and you kind of work them together. What do you think about that? Oh my goodness. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. Oh yeah. Um, Ooh, Naomi is working on the pink Granny Meets Virus shawl. She showed that yesterday in her live. That is the most beautiful shawl. Number one, I love the color. Okay, the color is just gorgeous. It's a pink. It's just beautiful. And but the Granny Meets Virus shawl, that pattern is so beautiful. It has like it has it's just beautiful. I don't even know how to describe it. You need to go over to Naomi's channel, Aloha Crochet with Naomi, and check her out so that you can see it in person. It was from yesterday's show. Ooh, let's see. Barbara, when you go to my favorite store to get your yarn, maybe you should get yellow, orange, and lime to make more citrus slices. Okay, yes. I was looking online. I was looking online yesterday because I didn't make it to my store yesterday. So I was looking online on the app and I was looking for more colors that would match those colors, those vibes, right? Because we need to have an orange slice, we need to have a lime slice and a lemon slice. And yeah, I agree. I totally agree. Oh my goodness, Naomi. Yes, you need to listen, either have mom, I can ship mom to you and she can untangle your mess, or you can come visit me and bring your tangled mess with you in a tote. And we can just all sit around the living room and we can crochet. Mom can untangle the tote and we can all just chat and have a good time, drink some tea, drink some coffee, have some pound cake. Oh, yeah. We could definitely do that. Definitely do that because she is really patient with this mess. There are times when I'd be like, listen, if you need to cut it, just cut it. It's not going to hurt my feelings because this is like so bad, right? The different tangled messes that I give her sometimes, I'm always amazed when like 3 hours later, she's like, done. Like, how in the world did you get that done? Now, one time I gave her this tangled mess. It was horrible. It took her a whole week and she did not give up. She just kept untangling and untangling and untangling. I do not have that kind of patience. I would be like taking scissors to like that, right? I'd be like, no way am I going to untangle that mess. So, I thought I didn't have black, and they do have black um, cotton yarn. It's the peaches and cream. And I did get some black a while ago because I knew that there would be a time when I would need some black yarn. And lo and behold, oh my goodness. Yes, I needed black yarn. Oh my goodness. So I just randomly found this little tiny needle. You can't even see it. There we go. And I'm going to have to figure out. Wow. I mean, that is small. I Yeah, that is too small. And even if I just get one of these strands, I don't think I can get it to go in. Let's see. Man, this is like a little sewing needle, not a darning needle. Hey, I got it to go in. Yay, okay. So maybe this will help me to not lose it. Lose it, lose it. All right. So, my friends, that does sound like an amazing plan, doesn't it? Naomi, yes. Oh my goodness, coffee, pound cake, crochet, unraveling, tons of yarn. So I do have scrap yarn totes. I have a tote that has all cotton yarn, and then I have a tote that has all acrylic yarn because, you know, you have random balls of yarn. So anyway. All right, my friends. Well, that's all I had to show you today. Let me give you one more dad joke. Oh, here we go. Why don't we see elephants hiding in trees? Why don't we see elephants hiding in trees? Because they're really good at it. Get it? They're really good at it. Oh my goodness. That's one for the kids. Oh my goodness. They're really good at hiding. Oh, Naomi, you go ahead. You go right ahead. Share a story. Naomi's going to share a story with us. And but in the meantime, my weather currently, oh my goodness. This is just unbelievable to me. I don't know how we're surviving this. It is currently 77 degrees Fahrenheit here in my neck of the woods in East Tennessee, and the real feel is 95. What? 95. Humid with intervals of clouds and sunshine, a couple of showers, a heavy thunderstorm this afternoon, a high of 84. Well, it's currently 77 and the real feel is 95. I don't want to get to 94. My goodness gracious. So the temperature is 77. The wind, southwest, 1 mile per hour. That's crazy. The UV index is high, 6, and humidity is 88%. Extremely humid. So the sun is going to set today at 8:39 p.m. How do they know? Right at 8:39 p.m. I guess because they're tracking it. But ugh. Okay, it looks like, well, the weather, it was supposed to get a little bit cooler. So this coming Wednesday, it says the low is going to be 62 and the high is going to be 78 with 67% chance of rain. So, what is the weather like in your neck of the woods? Oh, okay, short. Oh, well, Naomi is not sharing her story. Oh my goodness, Naomi. Naomi, Naomi. What is happening? That's what you say. Naomi is so cute. When she doesn't know what's happening, she'll go, "What is happening? What is happening? What is happening?" When she's on her live, and it just cracks me up. It just cracks me up. Uh, she's so cute. So, my chicken purse with the lining. I do like a good bag with a lining. Um, Naomi, we may need to do your your thing later because I don't know what is happening. Oh, okay. Your granddaughter took 3 hooks home with her, and her dad said she was using them yesterday. So I now need to send more yarn. Oh no, that's awesome. Your granddaughter is your granddaughter 2 or 3? 3? Oh my goodness. That's the condensed version. So your granddaughter took 3 hooks home with her, and oh my goodness. That is so cute. And Naomi's granddaughter is, I think, 3 years old, maybe 4. Um, I don't know. She said that was the condensed version. Oh, that is so sweet. That is so sweet. What's sweet is that when they're young like that, they think it's going to be so easy. And then when they find out that it's not that easy, they kind of back up a little bit. But I can't wait to get my Nicole together and have her um, try to crochet and a little bit more. Let's see. Children are so cute. Children are so cute. So, friends, I'm so glad that you joined me today. I'm so glad that we got to talk about yarn, got to talk about scraps. You know, yarn scraps are important because we don't want to waste anything. Now, there are times when we have little tiny scraps like this. And when you have little tiny scraps like this, you can put them in a jar or in a bag, and you can use this to stuff your amigurumi. So you are not wasting any of your yarn. Our yarn is precious and it costs a good bit of money. I mean, if you think about it, okay, so you might get it on sale, and a skein of yarn that's normally $5 or $6, you might get it on sale for $3.79 or $3.69 or whatever, but it still costs you money, and your money comes from the amount of time that you spend at work. And so you are giving your time to purchase. She's 3. Oh, I thought she was 3. Oh my goodness. That is the fun age. So you're giving your time, your life to this yarn. And so you might as well hold on to it and make it work for you. Use it to fill the little amigurumi projects that you make. Now, granted, this one little strand is not going to make a difference. But just like the pennies, when you add them together, they add up and they make dollars, and $5 and $10 and $20. So that's the same way. Just think of this as a penny, and you're just going to have a penny jar, and you're going to just start stacking the pennies. And if you make a little Mabel chicken, a little mini one like Tanya made, it was so cute. It was like 3 inches by 2 inches tall. I mean, it was so cute. Stuffing it with this, it's just, you've already bought it. You might as well use it, right? So anyway, I hope that you have a great day. And, life is short, so we might as well enjoy it. And let's go ahead and buy the yarn, eat the cookie, right? Wasn't that a saying at one time? Eat the cookie, buy the shoes. So eat the cookie, eat the pound cake, buy the yarn, enjoy your life. Stay safe because I care about you. You are important to me. You have changed my life. You've become my friends. You've become my confidants. I can tell you things. And hopefully I've become your friend as well. Be kind, because this world is so cruel right now. This world is so cruel. People are saying so many mean things and doing so many mean things. And we just need to start spreading kindness like, yeah, like it's going out of business. Yeah. And get hooking, because crochet helps us relax. It helps us enjoy life. It gives us endorphins. It just, it ups our joy quotient. And then we can hand things over and we can give people gifts, like, you know, like all these dish towels, dishcloths that I am making that I have no purpose for. I'm not making it for something specifically. I'm just making them. And so one day I'll be able to hand these over to somebody. Somebody will come visit me and I'll be like, "Hey, what's your favorite color?" And they can tell me. And then they can pick out what they want. That's what crochet does for me. It just brings me joy. So until next time, I will see you on Monday for our Make It Monday, and have a great weekend. And I'll see you later.